mean, I feel like this is something that's once in a lifetime sort of event.
This is just fun, and we're sexy founding fathers because freedom is sexy.
Why am I here right now? To restore sanity, clearly.
A lot of people are very disparate. It's really hard to motivate people to gather these days. It's really hard to, you know, centralize people around a common cause. And I really, you know, I think there's a lot of good here. There's a lot of hope in this.
We are really fed up with the state of the teabaggers and the asinine claims that they make. And the references to Obama as Hitler really has to end. And also, I really don't like Christine O'Donnell and telling me that I can't masturbate. And so I've decided to exert my rights by holding this sign.
I don't know how conservatives can say like Obama is it could be the Antichrist. Like there's so much freaking Tea Party hype, I guess. Does it all come from the Tea Party? It seems to. Like everyone shows their footage of him, his face up with Hitler or the Joker or Stalin.
What do you think of the president we have in office now?
I'm completely astounded that he got into office, and obviously Zombie George Washington was very approving of him. He would have made an excellent horse carriage driver. I'll certainly say that, or something like that. But he seems like a very capable gentleman, so he's doing just a fine job.
I mean, I'm a fan, but skeptically. Like, he's very... Something that upsets me is I understand, like, he uses very subtle hypnosis techniques in speaking.
People don't give him a break. You know, he's done a lot, I think, in the short time he's had.
I don't think I really want my opinions about the current president posted on the internet with my face.
Okay.
So...
Are you a derivative?
Are you?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Anyway.
Bill Maher asked, he didn't understand why people weren't outraged at the shape of politics was, you know, for the Bush 8 years.
Think of Bush in the past 8 years.
Actually, that was when I started crawling out of the ground. It was during the Bush administration. There were so many yells and screams and terror and things like that. I thought, well, certainly the apocalypse is upon us, so it must be my time. And it looks like, unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But here I am, and it's nice to get outside and get a tan for a change.
Well, let's just say that I've been called Dick Cheney about a dozen times since I got here.
Do you think Dick Cheney will eventually go back to hell?
Dick Cheney is actually the one who resurrected me, using his ancient Egyptian rites that he practices, and unfortunately he will not be going to hell. It's a little too crowded up there, and quite frankly, we just don't want him down there.
I want to know what the opposite of a teabagger, I don't know. The
Dime bagger?
The dime bagger? Yes.
The hat, it's a Tea Party parody. You know, the lady, every time you see the Tea Party on TV, you see the tea bags.
Yeah, the tea baggers.
So, me being an advocate for marijuana, I have the Tea Stick Party Patriot, which is a much funner party to be in. And I've been a member for about 40 years now. So, yeah, it's just doing a parody, having some fun with it.
I want to find some pot when we're in Washington. Because the weed's always better up north.
How much is marijuana where you guys come from?
Oh, it's free.
He knows the guy, so I don't know. I wish I knew the guy he knew, but
I've been bumming off my friends for a little bit. It's last time I bought it was still like, let's say 120 for an ounce of mids.
About $50 for an eighth for Sensimilla. Otherwise, it's about $30 for, you know, just regular.
The Post and Courier reported, I posted it on my page, that we pay more per ounce for marijuana in the state than anybody. We pay an average of $441.
An ounce?
For an ounce of good pot.
Yeah.
On average, which is $40 more, or the average of the nation.
I only spend $2.75 for an ounce of good pot. I guess it's all who you know, though.
So do you think we should legalize marijuana? I say yes.
I think, yeah, and I used to be a police officer. Yeah, I do. I think at this point you ought to.
Everyone has it. Everyone wants to make jobs out of it.
You know, you can keep it illegal as long as you want, but it's always going to be there.